Shalom Yashala. I'd like to start the sit down off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakwa Kwadash. I'd like to say double honors to the apostles and elders at GreatMillStone. And I'd also like to say salutations to the sincere Akim pushing this truth and sincerity. Because really and truly, the famine of the word is coming. I was looking up Article 13, what they're pushing on YouTube at the moment, where they're basically going to copyright a lot of videos, and any videos with material that they deem has been used without the right permissions is going to be totally removed of YouTube. And you know what that's leading towards? That's leading towards a shutdown of the prophets being able to prophesy, man. Because they're going to start it off with this, but I guarantee you they're going to classify brothers with hate speech and so-called hate speech, I should say, and, you know, anti-social behaviors and all of that. Because ultimately speaking, Israel, man, the elect of Israel are not with the society. The elect of Israel want to see this place destroyed, man, and the devil's going to come down hard. But right now, the wisdom is out there, man, and that's why you got to seek the Most High while he may be found, man, because there's going to be a time when the Lord ain't going to be found, man. I'm going to start with Proverbs 1:20. Wisdom crieth without Salakia. She uttereth her voice in the streets. She cries in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying. So basically, what it's saying is that in the agora, in the most public places, man, you go there, you'll find wisdom. And she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Basically, the Lord's saying, when the fuck are you going to fix up, man? Because really, you've been lacking and being fools for a long time, man. And that's to our people. Because ultimately speaking, Yahweh Shai has given Israel chance after chance after chance. Read the book of Judges. I always refer to that. And what did our people do? Our people just threw it back in the Lord's face, man. So ultimately speaking, man, what's the Lord going to do? He's going to allow our enemies to rule over us. He's going to allow our enemies to take us down continuously, man. And I mean, until the Lord Yahweh Shai decides to return, man, we're subject to the hell that we catch out here, man. Of course, the Lord is going to watch over his men, and, you know, his hopeful elect, Lord willing, we maintain unto the end, are going to be preserved for the most part. But really and truly, man, Israel ain't got no hope without Yahweh Shai, man. Because all we got to do is acknowledge our offense. I'm going to get that. Hold on a second. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit onto you, and I will make my words known unto you. So what the Lord's saying there is basically, man, just accept the correction, man. Accept the correction, and he will have mercy. The Lord's saying, just only turn at my reproof, man. Yeah, and I will make my words known unto you. Basically, admit that you fucked up. Admit that you need my help. Yeah. And I'll help you out, man. Just a second, Akim. I need to get a few scriptures lined up. Yeah, come, because really and truly, man, Yahweh Shai came for those that were meek, man. Those that realized that, yo, we fucked up. But this guy, the Messiah, man, the true son of Yahweh, he's the way, the truth, and the light, man. Those that acknowledge Yahweh Shai, man, he had mercy upon. That's why you had, you know, you had the man that got crucified by Yahweh Shai's side that repented at the last minute, and Yahweh Shai had mercy on him. You had Mary Magdalene, man, that had committed that adultery, man, but the Lord forgave her and said, go and sin no more. You had many different accounts, man, when men went off. Even Peter went off and denied the Lord 3 times. He sinned, but what did Yahweh Shai do? He forgave him, man. Because, hey, the scriptures say if a righteous man falleth 7 times or still getteth back up, that's a perfect amount of times for every brother's individual situation. But ultimately speaking, what do? You get back up and you keep fighting. But the majority of our people, they're just not really down with it. They just want to be at peace in Babylon. They want to, what's the word? They want to assimilate into this kingdom. But that's all good, man. Verse 24 says, because I have called and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. Who's the Most High's counsel? The prophets, man. And the prophets have been out here prophesying unto Israel for years. But they're in that spirit of Jeremiah 44 and the 16th verse, man, telling the prophet straight to their face, we're not hearing what you got to say regarding Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai's law, because we're down with what we're down with. That's all good, man, because guess what's going to happen? Verse 26 says, I will also laugh at your calamity, I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Oh man, but they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they would none of my counsel and despised all my reproof. Does this not sound like niggas? Because every time we're out there, man, prophesying the true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they're coming up against it, man, talking some Jesus. But the scripture talks about another so-called Jesus, man, because these people don't realize if Yahweh Shai was really on the scene, man, like he was back in the ancient world, they would have been the same niggas hating him, because he wasn't coming on the tip of, yeah, let's just save everyone or let's just be coons. He was saying, yeah, listen, I'm the way, the truth, and the life, man, and you can either hear me and follow me or do your own thing. That's what Yahweh Shai was on. Basically, Yahweh Shai was a revolutionary, man, really and truly, if you want to put it down like that, because ultimately speaking, I mean, when I say that, Salakia, because when I say that, I'm not talking about in a guerrilla warfare kind of type way or like the Sakari. I'm saying he came down really to restore Israel first in the spirit, and he's going to come back and do it literally with spiritual power, but physically in the times to come, man, you know. And Yahweh Shai is going to protect his elect. You can read about that in Psalms 91, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But for the rest of our people, man, that choose to flee down into Egypt, man, man, the Lord said, they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but shall not find me. There's going to be men that were in front of the camp scoffing, that heard the name of the Lord, may not even remember how to say it properly, and they'll run up to that gap looking for brothers like, where they at, man? Where they at? Hey, man, for they that hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, they would not of my counsel, they despise my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. Straight into the point, man. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to destroy the foolish of our people because of the fact that they choose to flee down into Egypt for help. Jake will trust in the so-called white man more than they trust in their own power. That's why the Lord's going to destroy you, because you niggas are a disgrace, man. When Yahweh Shai was in the scene, you were the same niggas that would have been like, let his blood be upon us and our children. And you think that you're doing a righteous thing, going to your churches on Sunday, getting ready for this damn fucking wicked ass Christmas. May Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai destroy all of you wicked ass stupid niggas, man. Hosea 5:15 says, I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face. And their affliction they will seek me early, man. Because Jake, like I said earlier, man, are quick to beg for mercy, man, in times of hardship, are quick to run to the churches. But the churches ain't gonna have no fucking answers for you stupid niggas in the time to come, man. The only way to out of this kingdom ultimately is through Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. There ain't no other way, man. You know, you niggas need to realize that you can't choose the Lord in your time, and the Lord chooses you if he wants to, you know. But really and truly, a lot of you, because the Lord's not giving you the spirit to you, are just going to continue in the wickedness that you're doing. It's all good though, because the elect are going to be saved, man. Jeremiah 3:13 reads, only that acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's exactly what Jeremiah was doing throughout his history. Going back into Ezekiel the same, Isaiah the same, Obadiah, even Jonah whenever he eventually got to Nineveh. But ultimately speaking, a lot of our people just chose not to listen. Of course you had a lot of men that converted in the spirit, man. Israelite men at that, you know, that were moved in the spirit and actually realized, yo, we are the people of the Lord, man, and we need to start acting right. You also had a lot of wicked ass niggas, man, that sold out to the heathen, man. The Lord said quite clearly, turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord, for I am married unto you, and I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion. Why one of a family and two? Why one of a city and two of a family? Because really and truly, Only a small elect number are going to be saved out of this, man. Only a small elect number. But the rest of you niggas, man, you're going to get caught out in the drought, man. You really going to get caught out in the drought because this so-called white man is coming down hard. Real fucking hard. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. This so-called white man is going to try and destroy our people, man. But Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to preserve his elect, because ultimately there's no divination, no enchantment against Israel. The Lord's going to protect his men, man. The Lord's going to watch over us. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we all be part of that elect. But the rest of these niggas that are out here, man, that choose to go down into Egypt for help, that choose to overlook Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai for the lavishness of for the false lavishness of this kingdom. Isaiah 30, I'll start from the top, reads, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. That's what that Christian shit is. It's just an excuse to keep sinning and go get baptized in the weekend in some slumps and some slum water. Oh man, they that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And that's what's going to happen to a lot of you stupid niggas, man, because you believe in the so-called white man's establishment. You believe that this place is going to last. You believe that as long as you keep working hard, one day you're going to get that wife and that car. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai is going to burn you and your Hot Wheels, nigga. Yeah, understand that the Lord, man, Isaiah 55 and verse 6, seek ye the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai while he may be found, call ye upon him while he is near. Because what does that scripture insinuate? There's going to be a time where the Lord ain't near, man. There's going to be a time where really and truly, if the Lord ain't with you, man, oh boy, the same must feel it after death by pain. It says, let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our God, for he will abundantly pardon. Salakio. Hey man, all you gotta do is come back to the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and maintain. You know, that's what all you gotta do, man, because the Lord's gonna do a lot of destruction on this side. And he's going to do it through the hand of his servant on the left-hand side, Esau, man. That's what this Article 13 is about, man. Because I'm telling you, man, it's not a joke. Let's say a second. What is Article 13? I'm just going to get a few key details. Article 11 and 13 of the EU's new copyright directive have stoked fears that memes will be effectively banned from platforms, and platforms will all need to pay publishers when people link to their websites. It says the European Parliament has voted in favour of a controversial new copyright directive that could force tech giants to do much more to stop the spread of copyrighted material on their platforms. The European Union Directive on Copyright and the Digital Single Market is to give its full name. Is designed to update. Single Market, to give its full name, is designed to update existing copyright for the internet age. Simply put, the directive copyright places more responsibility on websites such as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter to make sure that copyrighted material isn't being used illegally, shared on their platforms. Until now, the owners had been on the copyright holders. Usually the companies produce audio, video, or written content to enforce copyright protections, but under the new law, the responsibility was shifted onto major platforms themselves. And I'm telling you, man, this is just one small step. Eventually, it's going to get to a point where they're going to start banning certain type of videos, certain so-called controversial videos or anti-government videos. And it's going to come down on brothers, man. That's why we're saying here, man, as I read in Isaiah the 55th chapter and the 6th verse, seek the Lord while he may be found. Baruch the 4th chapter and the 28th verse says, once being astray and now being returned seeking 10 times more. We need Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. We need deliverance, because without the Lord we're fucked out here, man. Completely fucked, man. Man, you know, they're basically saying this right now as in the copyright. It's to basically stop copyright, but I'm telling you, man, and it's obvious to see, brothers know, yeah, brothers know what this is gonna lead to, because you got all kind of YouTubers worried, man. People are even being told, like you can see here, so like your YouTube fight gets dirty. Kids urged to pester parents over Article 13. They're getting petitions signed and all of that, because really and truly, man, this is gonna fuck up a lot of people's money, man. And eventually, it's gonna stop the streams of the truth being put up on the YouTube, because they're gonna just come up against brothers, man, through an initiative just like this. And this is probably just a trial run. You gotta understand that the time's coming, man, when the devil's gonna roll in and come in like a flood, as Yahweh Shai said, man. Stay spiritual, brothers, and realize that Esau's working, man. But we are not ignorant of his devices, thus saith the scriptures. The word Akim for listening. And I'd like to say Barakah Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham Rakah Kadash, double honest to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and salutations to the next time. Shalom. Shalom.